we're back in another episode of Flower Summer. This is a retake as my throat got a little scratched during that last recording session, so I stopped it. As you can already see, I've already picked something. So I already know I'm gonna pick. Yay! I'm having great luck with this. Should I just get right into it? Takasagi's way at the mark. I turned to her saying, "You do it. You've got a good voice." Keeping a weary eye and Sister Best way, I lower my voice. You do it. You have a good voice. She gives me a look of sudden astonishment. Are you an idiot? She whispers back. Pretty sure that's my line.
困ったわね。あ、そうだわ。この朗読劇は1年生だけでなく2年生とも合同なの。普段は触れ合えない上級生たちとも仲良くできるのよ。
Oh dear, I should mention that this recital isn't just for first, but also second year students. I know you don't often get to socialize with them, so it'd be a good chance to get to know your seniors better. Though she makes this addition cheerfully, the class is still hesitant. Well, it's not exactly an unexpected reaction. Back when we had the case of the disappearing bunnies, there were some students who felt they couldn't go play with the rabbits because the second years were in charge of them. It's one thing when you're members of a club where everyone shares the same interests, but they're probably intimidated dealing with complete strangers. Looking perplexed, Sister Bestway claps her hands together as though she's had another flash of inspiration.
そうだわ。推薦してもらうことにしましょう。これなら皆さん手を挙げやすいわよね。
I know, let's have you nominate each other. That'll make it easier for you, won't it? No. That's forced volunteering. That won't help the situation.
それは...
That's... The president raised her voice to object to a proposal that, while far from malicious in intent, is deeply cruel.
ねえ、花火師さん、誰が良いかしら?
Yes, Miss Hanabishi, who would you recommend? The president falls silent.
だったら...
Then... My classmates turn to Google at me when I raise my voice. It's not a bad feeling.
白羽を押すよ。本好きだし、図書委員だし、朗読くらいお手の物だと思うしね。
I recommend Shirahane. She loves books and she's the library counselor too. So I think her recitation would be right up her alley. Huh? You know, that just opened the door for you to get recommended there, my friend Yagaki. Telling her that.
落ち着いたいい声だ。なあ、委員長。
And she has a nice calming voice, right, Prez?
ええ、スオさんならいいと思うけれど。
Yes, I do think Suo-san would be a good choice, but...
私は無理よ。そんな大役。
I couldn't possibly take on such a big role. I'd recommend her thinking that this would be the perfect test run for her newfound optimism. But Shirahane is still Shirahane, of course.
そうそう、伝え忘れていたけれど、朗読劇で読む本は既存の作品でもいいし、自分で作ったお話でもいいのよ。
Oh yes, I forgot to mention this, but the book you choose may be an existing text, or you can write your own story.
へえ、なら適任じゃん。白羽小説とか書いてそうだしさ。
Ah, that's perfect for you, isn't it, Shirahane? I bet you write stories and stuff. The kitty is burying her own grave.
そんな書いてないわ。
I'm no writer. I can't help but smile at how sweet she looks. On the verge of tears, the president and the Saki sisters seem to be of the same mind. I bet they're all happy to see the old Shirohane again, rather than the one pretending everything was fine.
以前既存の作品を自分流にアレンジして朗読した生徒もいたわ。
In the past, some students have also mixed and matched existing texts to suit their own styles.
アレンジってどういうことですか？
Sister, what do you mean by mixed and matched?
その時はとある童話だったのですけど、モチーフはそのままに話の筋をところどころ変えていたの。面白かったわ。
The example I'm thinking of was a fairy tale. The students kept the main theme of the story while changing parts here and there. It was very interesting.
だってさ、それくらいならできるんじゃね？
Come on, you could do that much, couldn't you? She regards me resentfully for a moment, but then...
既存の作品を手直しする脚本ならいいです。
I could come up with a script based on an existing work. She enters, her cheeks flush bright red.
うまくかわしやがったな。
Nicely dodged. Xanthum gives a bow as everyone claps and sits back down and hides her face.
よかったわね、八重垣さん。
How wonderful, Miss Yagaki.
そうですね。面白くなりそうだ。
Yes, this should prove interesting.
白羽さんが脚本を書いてくれるのですもの。八重垣さんも頑張らないといけないわね。
Yes, with Miss Shirahane writing the script, you'll have to give it your all too.
は？
白羽さんの脚本なら朗読劇に出るということでしょう？
Oh, you said you participated in the recital. Miss Shirahane was producing the script, did you not? She nods my involvement, feigning ignorance.
え？いや、違う。
No, that's not.
おお、そうだったんだ。だからスオちゃんがいいって推薦したんだね。
Oh, of course. That's why she recommended Suo-chan.
おい、
Oi, wait on a sec.
なるほど。それなら納得できるですよ。
I see. Yes, that adds up. After the momentary commotion has died down,
楽しみだわ。お願いね、八重垣さん。
can't wait. Good luck, Yagaki-san. Applause echoes through the classroom as though the president's words have sealed the deal. At this point, all I can do is hang my head in acquiescence. Acquiescence, there we go. Brain was not working for a second.
ご愁傷様。
My condolences.
映画のスティングみたいだ。
It's like that movie, The Sting.
何？
What?
うまく騙された気分だよ。クソ。
I feel like I had a fast one pulled on me. Shit. She gives me a rare smile as I hang my head.
人を呪わば穴二つよ。
I suppose those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. She gloats.
ああ、そうかい。それじゃあ。
Oh, really then? As the last clouds peer out, I raise my hand.
穴はもう一つ残っているんだよな。
There's plenty of space in my greenhouse for two. I give her my cat-like smile.
どうしました、八重垣さん。まさか辞退するのでは？
What is it, Miss Yagaki? You can't be withdrawing.
いえ、 そうではなく、高崎さんも読み手として推薦したいのですが、いかがでしょうか？
No, I'd just like to recommend Takasaki-san for reading a role too. What do you think?
高崎さんをですか？
Miss Takasaki?
はい。私としても解除してくれるアミティエがついていてくれると心強いです。
Yes, be reassuring for me to have my Amate partner with me, especially since she helps assist me. After putting her hand to her chin in thought for a moment, Sister Basquate nods.
そうですね。委員会や部にも参加していないようですし、時間は空いてるでしょうしね。では、八重垣さんと高崎さん、お願いできますか？
Since she isn't on the student council or in any club, she should have the time to spare. Okay, then, can I count you both, Miss Yagaki and Miss Takasaki? With me already having cleared away any potential impediments to her involvement, Takasaki turned her irritated gaze in my direction.
はい。
Yes. Sensing that resistance is futile, she mutters her quiet but ambiguous consent. After class.
ひどいわ、八重垣さん。
That was so mean, Yagaki-san. Here's a rare look into Suo's eyes. Aren't they pretty?
わかった。悪かったって。
I know. Sorry. As I let the red-faced Shirahane scolding wash over me, Takasaki, who was pushing along my wheelchair, taps me on the head. I offer her an apology of her own.
これは貸しよ。
You owe me.
へいへい。
Yeah.
分かっているの？
Seriously.
今度カツレツ食べさせてやるって。
I'll let you have my cutlet next time.
いいわ。休戦しましょう。
Okay, let's call it a truce. She agrees to my offer after thinking it over for a moment, and I nod. She then reminds me that if I try and pull anything else, it'll be open war again. Shirahane is no doubt pleased to see me put on the spot, too.
待ち合わせ場所は聖堂よね。
We're meeting in the chapel, right? Clutching her book to her chest, Shirahane finally comes out with something besides words of rebuke.
ああ、朗読劇に出る上級生とご対面ってやつだな。
Yeah, we'll be meeting upperclassmen who are participating in the reading, too.
怖い人でなければいいのだけど。
I hope there's no one scary.
この学院に気性が荒い生徒はいないでしょ？
Sure, there aren't any rough students at this school.
ただ黙っているタイプでも圧迫感を受けるものなんだよ。お前が代表例だ。
But the silent type can be intimidating in their own way. You're a prime example.
そう。
Oh. Yagaki's got a point. Noticing her deflate slightly at my teasing, Shirahane tugs lightly at Takasaki's sleeve.
私は高崎さんのこと怖いと思ったことはないわ。気遣いのできる優しい人だと思う。
I never found you scary, Takasaki-san. I think you're a very kind and caring person.
そう。
Oh. She smiles slightly, not entirely displeased by the looks of things. I don't think her cheeks are flushed simply because of the heat.
この人たらしめ。
You're a real Pygmalion. Huh?
なんでもないよ。さ、着いたぞ。
Nothing. Well, here we are. The chapel is adjacent to the old school building. I gaze at the stately building as the heavy doors come into view.
あの先輩だけはやめてくれよ。
Anyone but her. Please. I drive away the specter of a certain hyper-upperclassman I've recently had the misfortune of running into a lot, and ask Shirahane to open the door.
当たりだったか。
Right on the mark, huh? Unfortunately, right on the mark indeed. Whew, it's already been about 15 minutes. I'm getting the episode here. It's been a good chaotic read. I can feel it. I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you on the next one, where we continue this on. See you then.